everybody, it's Dina and I'm back with another video. I'm here to show you this cardigan. Now I'm really excited because I've been on in case you haven't seen my past videos, I've been on like a Hexi cardigan craze. I did two very chunky Hexi cardigans from a pattern from the Snugglery, and I will link her pattern and her YouTube tutorial down below. And I will also link down below the two videos that I showed, those two chunky cardigans. I don't have them up anymore, and I don't have them. One of my girlfriends fell in love with it, so I gave it to her. And the other one is going to be a gift, so it's already wrapped. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, so this one is from Jennifer from Flux, and I had noticed she did this starting out as a circle and then she turns it into a hexagon, which I thought was different. Most of the patterns I've done, you start out as a hexagon. I didn't notice much of a difference doing it that way. Hers, she did not put any trim on the sleeves or anything. They were just really wide. The only difference is I did want I wanted the sleeves to be a little puffy, like tapered down here. So I did do that, and I added a border here and around. She used Hurricane yarn from Hobie. She used the colorway Summer, which is very bright colors, beautiful. That was not in stock, and I picked this colorway, which is called Pink Coral. This is pricey yarn, but it does have really nice drape. It is, just want to see. Doesn't say. I cannot pronounce this. It said, okay, so it's 100% HB acrylic. I'm not sure what that means. And you get 200 grams, 7 ounces, 383 yards per cake. It is, it's a light worsted DK. So you get really nice drape with it. I love the colors. I just think it's really, really overpriced. I don't understand why it's priced this high. There's nothing incredibly special about it other than the colors. The colors work up beautifully, and it has like a stonewash look to it. And I'll show you up close in a minute. I'll also put it on for you. But these are $20.90 a cake. But if you get two, they're $17.56 a cake. Now, I guess that's not, I just think it's expensive. That's just my opinion though. That's just my opinion. So that is the yarn that I used. I used one cake for one side and one cake for the other, and I had a leftover to do the trim, the tightening of the arms, and then seaming it together. I made a big mistake, and I did not take it apart to fix it, because I won't take it apart to fix it until I know I'm going to wear it or something, because, you know, I was happy to be done. I enjoyed working on it. I love working on Granny Hexi sweaters. I like the Granny Hexi sweater better than the Snugglery one, because the Snugglery one is, it's a hexagon, but you're going into the stitches, which is fine. It gives a different look, and it's just as pretty. And that one gets done super quick because it's done with chunky yarn. But I love the Granny stitch. I tell you guys that all the time. It's super quick. You don't have to worry about going into stitches. You can watch. I love Dateline. I watch Dateline like it's crazy, and I crochet, and I don't have to like follow, you know, doing these. You just keep going and going. So they're very enjoyable. This probably took me 3 sittings. So that's probably 6 hours, 7 hours. Probably, I want to say 2 hours of sitting, maybe a little more here and there. So I'll try it on. I really like this pattern. I love Hexi cardigans. I think they're great for the summer because they're nice and holey and airy, especially if you do the granny stitch. And they're super easy. And there's a lot of changes you can make. I could have made it longer. I could have done a different stitch on the bottom to extend it out and make it look different. I could have done long sleeves and then tight to make it really puffy. I could have put a thicker collar on. Now the collar just flops. So I think if I was to take this out and fix the seaming, because that's where I went wrong, I would add a collar or do something more on the collar. But other than that, I really, really like it. I will again have Jennifer's YouTube tutorial linked down below. It's a free pattern on her blog, and she has a great YouTube tutorial. I love her tutorial. She's very, very easy to follow. Okay, so let me show it to you up close on the mannequin. And let me show you what I mean about the colors being kind of stone. See how they all have a little white in them, the colors? Really pretty. So I did this. Here it is on me. I had to put on a different shirt because that green shirt made it look really bad. I love sleeves like this. Now, if I had on tank underneath it, because that would be a really cute look. I think that would look really cute. This is how long it is in the back. And this is if I have a sleeve. See, so these just flop down, which is fine, but I think I would do something a little different here if I'm going to fix this. And you could see that. You could definitely see it. See? Boom. Okay, when my camera cut out and I didn't realize it, that's when I was explaining to you what I did wrong. When I seamed it, I did the other sleeve, the sleeve with my bracelet on correctly, but then I forgot to turn it out inside out again. So I did the other sleeve when it was on the right side. So I have to fix the seaming. But I love it. I love the way the sleeves turned out. That's my favorite thing to do with hexagon sweaters. I think it just makes it look so cute. Again, nothing I do is blocked. I'll let you know if something's blocked, but this is not. So that's it. So if you're interested, they'll be linked down below. I really enjoy making these sweaters. And like I said before, I think they're great because you could just, you know, you have the basics and it's not, you know, everybody making a hexagon sweater is basically the same. Okay, so she starts with a circle and then turns it into a hexagon. I think all that does is prevent it from rippling from the beginning, you know, like right away. So it's a flat circle, maybe for 2 or 3, I think 3 rows, and then she starts into the hexagon. But you can do it that way or just start as a hexagon. And that's all you do. And you just make a hexagon and you keep going. And you make it as big as you want. Here's the thing. You want to make it, you want to keep putting it on so it's wide, you know, big enough from this side to the back to be where you want it to be, and that your arm fits in there. Once you do that, okay, once your arm fits in, you could always add in here, you could always add lengths to the arm, and you could always add length to it. So that's all you do. So if you want it more fitted, you stop a little sooner, as soon as you can get your arm in comfortably. Then you seam it, and then you add, seam it together first, seam the arms up, and then you add to wherever you want. So it's very customizable. I think that's what I really like about these sweaters. And they're quick and they're easy, and you could watch Dateline. I love true crime, by the way. That's one of my absolute favorite obsessions other than crochet. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Again, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.